Oh hey YouTube, what is really good? My name is Color, coach of the South Texas Sableyes, and this is gonna be Season 2, Week 1 of the XBL, or the Extreme Battle League. I'm really behind in all my uploads as of currently. This battle is supposed to go up on, what's today's date? The 17th? I think this battle is supposed to go up on the 20th, so Saturday the 20th. Hopefully sometime between now and then I catch up on my APA uploads, the PGBL uploads that I'm missing, and we just fire off and get ready to do the really short season of the XBL because we're doing a short season. Anyways, this is week 1. I haven't done a draft breakdown or anything, but our week 1 is against Nate the Great, Mew2fanNate, coach of the New York Noibats. Our team this season of the XBL is a little feisty. It's a little feisty. I plan on doing a draft recap just because that feels like something that I should do. But the team we have, I'll list them off real quick, is Giratina Origin Form, Tapu Koko, Heatran, Florges, Hawlucha, Tangela, Mega Gyarados, Sandslash, and Porygon. So the 6 I brought this week are the Giratina, the Hawlucha, the Heatran, the Tapu Koko, the Florges, and the Tangela. The Nidoqueen is the thing that I'm most stressed out about here. The Shaman, his Shaman's wrong form, I think. Let me ask real quick. I think his Shaman's wrong form. Is your Shaman wrong form? Let's see. I want to know before we get into the battle. I want to know. This is not exactly what I was expecting. Like, I knew the Nidoqueen was coming because my team's actually really soft for Nidoqueen. I don't actually have a single Pokemon aside from Gyarados that is, like, can one-hit it if it's defensive. I'm 99.9% sure his Shaman's wrong form because I had Shaman last season of XBL, and it's actually a nightmare to get right form because it just, like, diverts to the wrong form. Whatever. I'm gonna let him figure out his life, and in the meantime, I am going to lead off with Heatran to set up my rocks. I'm 90% sure his Shaman is wrong form. I'm about 99.9% certain. I would like him to confirm or deny before we get into this, because I'm pretty sure his Shaman is wrong form. I wish I could just, like, send him a message in game. He's probably not looking at Discord right now. Maybe his Shaman's not wrong form. Maybe I'm in the wrong form. I'm sure it is. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, some head. Oh, wow. That's a nickname. Does this thing get Earthquake? I'm pretty sure his Shaman is wrong form. I really want him to look at this and double check. All right, so let's go into Glalie. Mega Glalie, sure, against my Heatran. Like, we definitely kill it. The question is it gets Earthquake. So we would live the EQ. But I don't think it's worth it to pop our Shuckaberry, because the Shuckaberry we need to pop against the Shaman. I really wish he would look at his... Discord, because I feel like we're going to play parts of this game. All right, I'm actually just going to run away. I'm going to run away and then hope that he looks at his Discord and acknowledges that his Shaman is wrong form. Okay, so we've reconnected, and now Nate's Shaman is in the proper form, and we just went ahead and did same leads. So this thing gets Earthquake, so in a vacuum, he would be able to take me out. I am Shuckaberry, so I would live a singular hit and be able to OHKO. So I think I don't really have... I can't believe I just dropped my stylus. My team, I'm learning right now, is not very great at at dealing with Mega Glalie. Like, I'm just sitting here looking at it, and it does a lot of work against my team. Now, there is a chance that he might, like, predict a switch and just go for spikes, but I'm assuming he's just going to EQ here. If he goes for an ice move predicting a switch, that would also be good. All right, he just goes for the EQ, so we pop our Shuckaberry. We should live, barring a crit. Heaven forbid. We should live, and then after living, we should be able to OHKO with Flamethrower, is my guess. I think this thing would have to be sort of, like, incredibly bulky to not die immediately. Okay, cool. All right, so we get rid of the Glalie like from the get-go, which is good. But now I think that the biggest problem I have with his team is honestly 100% the Nidoqueen. If he switches into the Nidoqueen now, I just stay in and go for an Earth Power, because unless the Nidoqueen's Scarfed, I should always be able to outspeed it. Okay, so I should always be able to outspeed this Nidoqueen. So I'm just going to stay in and go for the Earth Power to get damage off on this thing, because I literally cannot break it any other way. I cannot break it any other way. And I'm like, my Heatran's low, and I could wish it up with Florges. But, okay, so he's Scarfed. Oh, no. I went first. I thought that was him. Okay, yeah. So this thing looks to be... Oh, wow. He actually... That's good play. I mean, is it? He had to be predicting a switch there. He knows that I'm... Okay, so he's not offensive. That's really good for me. My team was really, really soft to offensive Nidoqueen. Like, offensive Rocks Nidoqueen. So, I think he has to switch out here. Like, I think he has to switch out. I don't think I get the luxury. Earth Power did about this right amount. I don't think I get the luxury of going for Earth or Flamethrower. I mean, I guess I can. What would he switch into? What would his switch be here? Something. I'm just going to go for the Flamethrower. I'm going to get damage off on something. So he switches. Does he go into the Shaming? Because that would be really good for me. Oh, no, the Water Spider. That's a good switch. That switch actually makes a lot of sense. All right, so this will let me set up my rocks. This thing's going to take nothing from this. Yeah, his team's like off bulk dot team, where it's not like pure bulk, but it just is offhandedly bulky. I'm going to set up my rocks. I think that, I don't know why I'm doing this actually, because I'm about to have to defog, like almost guaranteed, right? Because he's just going to set up webs. Uses Toxic. Interesting. Strong line. I can't switch out now. I have to make him kill me. Or do I have a poison type I could switch into? I do not. So I can't actually switch out into anything because nothing can get toxic. Because I didn't bring Hill Bell on my Florges or my Zyra. Like, I just didn't. So we can go for the Flash Cannon, Stealth Rock, Earth Power. I mean, Flamethrower is probably just going to do the most, right? Like, every time. I just need him to take me out at this point. Araquanid. Yeah, this should kill us every time. Every time this takes us out. This thing does a lot of damage to everything. Okay, let's look at some stats here. So I could go out in the Tapu Koko, take the rocks damage. Yeah, that's the play. I'm assuming that's play. He's lefties, so we should still be able to... He still has his Nidoqueen in the back. So I might actually just Koko double here. I might just double. Or do I predict the Nidoqueen to come in? I can predict the Nidoqueen to come in. We can try and make a big boy play here. But I get super punished for it if it doesn't pan out my way. Because he got into the Luxray too. He got into the Luxray because we're choice specs, which is maybe not the best. I think I'm actually gonna click I'm gonna click Hidden Power here, right? Like, he's leftovers. Araquanid. He's leftovers. So we would kill every time. We would kill every time. I'm gonna go for the Hidden Power Ice. If I blow my Tapu Koko here, so be it. Luxray is the safe play. Okay, we made the right play. We made the right call. I have to switch after this. Like, I absolutely have to. But we made the right play. So that feels good. So, wow. This thing is very defensive. I'm going to rock out with the Hidden Power again. I don't... He might save this thing for... Does it die on switch in? Probably not. He resists rocks. I mean, I'm just going to go for it again. He has to... He just has to assume it's ice, I would imagine. That's a choice specs Hidden Power Ice that this thing just lived. That's wild. I mean, don't get me wrong. Hidden Power Ice isn't like the creme de la creme when it comes to power. I'm glad that we at least went for that play and got the chip damage off. Now it's just, does he want to let this thing go down or not? He can go out into his spider. He should be able to tell from that damage that we're choiced. Yeah. Okay. So I think now the play, it's really going to depend on what he switches into here. Losing my Heatran that early is like pretty loose for me. It's not fantastic. I also don't have fantastic switch-ins to... I just don't have... This team's not as bulky as I thought it was when I was drafting it. Like, Giratina is really, really bulky, and then everything else is kind of like, meh. We're meh. I also don't have a ground type to switch in to his Luxray, because I couldn't realistically bring Sandslash. It just didn't do anything. I don't know. I thought Sandslash. I think it's going to be decent. I think I would have to almost always run it as an Assault Vest variant. I can't talk right now. AV Slash would have probably been good here. I'm really thinking, like, I have Porygon on my team. I mentioned that at the beginning before Nate brought the wrong Shaman. I don't know if that carried over. I haven't decided if I'm just going to clip the original audio. I probably will. So I drafted Porygon as like my meme pick again, because if you don't know the XBL last season, we all had to pick a meme and we just kind of like carried that role over. I picked Porygon because I think it's good. I'm going to go out on a limb here and just assume that he is going to Sticky Web. I hope. Actually, I can go out into Medusa here almost always, and it's fine, I want to say. I mean, I don't even think we would take that much from... I guess we're going to see. I'm assuming he's going to Sticky Web here, though. Okay, no. Araquanid. What is this set? Yeah, that does nothing. Alright. Wait, we know this thing has Toxic, right? Like 100% has Toxic? That's unfortunate. I guess if I wanted something to be Toxic, it would be this thing. Let's go ahead and click Knockoff so he stops getting residual recovery. So it's probably, what? Sticky Web, Toxic, Liquidation, Leech Life is my guess here. We're faster than this thing? That's wild. All right, so we get Toxic. It's not the best, but if something had to be Toxic, I would rather it be Tangela than almost anything else, because I can just switch out to shrug off the damage. I'm actually gonna click Leech Seed at this point. This is only bad if he goes out into Shaman. All right, well, he avoids. That's upsetting. Okay, so he has Leech Life. We should still take this pretty well. That's not as good as I would have liked it to have been. I'm gonna straight go out into Florges here. I think that's my play. Just go straight out into Florges, I believe. Because I can keep this thing around for the foreseeable future. If he goes for Toxic, that was good play on his part. It looks like he's not gonna set up. Looks like he's not gonna set up webs. Like maybe he doesn't have them. At which point, I don't necessarily know that I care about much of anything else. Oh, wow. That did so much damage. What the heck? I'm going to Protect here to scout. I'm going to scout the play. So he just goes for Liquidation again. All right. So how much is Liquidation doing to Giratina? The thing is, Giratina is not really doing anything to this. That's the real problem here. Why didn't I prepare for this thing a little bit better? All right, this thing's speed is garbage tier, right? So I should almost always be able to get a Wish off. And go back out into Tangela here and then try to click Leech Seed again since I outspeed. I'm just taking like random rocks damage though, which I'm not a fan of. Liquidation. We should live the poison here. I think Tangela is gonna be a sack. Now, I'm going to go for a play that might not be great. I'm trying to, like, last time I was in here, I clicked Leech Seed. Maybe he'll go out into Shaman and I can just catch him off guard with a Hidden Power Ice. I guess I probably should have gone for Sludge Bomb. Thinking back on this play, I should have gone for Sludge Bomb. It's not 4 times effective, but it also has a chance to poison, and poison would be nice on this stupid spider. Would be really nice on this stupid spider. Does he switch? No. All right. Well, whatever. This isn't even going to be chip damage. It's going to be actual nothing. I should have just gone for Leech Seed. Because Leech Seed at least forces a switch. All right, I'm going to go on to Tapu Koko and Volt Switch. Because now we should be able to Volt Switch for actual free. We should be able to Volt Switch for actual free. This thing was a monster to deal with. I'm not going to lie. All right. This will also, like, help us decide what we switch into. Based on what he has left, I'm pretty sure that Hawlucha can just win. What does he have left in the back? Let me look at my pickies real quick, because I took a picky of this. Like, I think there's no reason that Hawlucha can't win this game. Why are you asking me to update? I'm really just sitting here trying to find a picture. Does this thing go down? Easy. It wasn't easy. All right. So the Glalie down, the Nidoqueen's down, the Spider's down. So his switch would 100% be the Fairy. Be the Fairy Girl. So I'm going to go on to Zyra here. Is that correct? Is that a correct play? Because I could also... Yeah, I think that's the play. I think we eat anything that he has left. I mean, the Luxray... The Luxray probably gets me with, if it's like a gut set, then it can do a ton of damage, actually. My only answer to it at this point would be, I'm pretty sure Giratina. That's what this is going to be, right? Oh no, just this thing? Interesting. Interesting line of play here. I'm going to click Wish. And hope we live one thing. Hope we just live at least one thing. We might not, because Seed Flare actually just does a lot of damage. Seed Flare isn't raise their special attack, right? It's lower my Spadaf. Do we live this? We probably don't. No. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so... I think my play now is just out into Hawlucha. Because this will proc the Seed, which will speed me up, give me a defense boost, and I can just click Substitute. I think this has to be the play. So I can click Substitute this turn, Swords Dance the next turn. Oh, Intimidate's good here. Alright. That was a good call. Let's see. What is this thing? Luxray. Okay, so he's also a defensive set. Alright, well, he has leftovers. So, he has leftovers and Intimidate, so just get rid of all of this. Other. So right now I'm at -1. It's also electric terrain. Oof. This isn't great. So +1. Drain Punch won't even be doing nearly enough. I guess the play here is just go for a Drain Punch and hope that he's Wild Charge, and then I can Substitute stall him. It's like barely covering leftovers, right? Oh, wow. I just got super played. Please go out into Giratina. Alright. Alright, we've got some play left. I think we're gonna lose this now, though. Like, I was pretty certain, and now I'm just not. I'm gonna click Will-O-Wisp. Because unless this thing's speedy, we should... Unless this thing's, like, invested in speed, we should still outspeed. Roar was really good. It's, like, really good tech. He's gonna go out into Togekiss. I should have clicked Thunder Wave. I knew it. So we'll get some residual on this, which is nice. The entire team is leftovers, dog. Alright. If he's nasty plot, what does that look like for me? Not fantastic. He's burned now, though. I should have clicked Thunder Wave. I knew I should have clicked Thunder Wave. Because then we'd 100% outspeed. Alright. How much do we take from a Dazzling Gleam? Dazzling Gleam. 40% if this thing's invested. Or no, that's uninvested. All right, I guess what we're learning here is we live, so we just go for Hex. Every time. Oh, we outspeed too. Easy. Easy. We live this every time. Baby! Not even bad. I guess he has like he can't have any speed. Or no, he can have some speed, but just like not much speed. Hopefully that wasn't like a random speed type. That would be bad. Okay, cool. All right, so this thing's down. I want to say that Baphomet is still good here versus his team. I want to believe in that. So let's go to Shaman. I didn't really get a chance to see what his set was. I don't think he was Life Orbs. It's gonna take 25% on coming in. Air Slash doesn't actually kill, I don't think. Let me double check my health. I'm at 199. It might actually. I didn't realize it was that low. Okay, so Air Slash never kills. This is also a Life Orb set, which I don't think he is. What about a Hidden Power Ice, I guess? Hidden Power Ice. Also should never kill if he's Life Orb. So basically I have to dodge a flinch here. And even if I don't dodge a flinch, I don't think he has a way to kill Tapu Koko. And I can just HP Ice. So, all right. Well, we've got some play left in us. I think I just click... Hex looks like it would be a clean kill, but Draco Meteor is like guaranteed. I could also just click Thunder Wave so that I would be guaranteed faster. Yeah, I think that's the play. It's sort of like a middle ground play. Oh, he has D-Gleam. Do we live this? Baby! Don't miss. Like it's easy. It's not easy. Okay, so now we just Hex, right? Like we're guaranteed outspeed unless this thing's scarfed. It's scarfed! Wild. This means Coco always outspeeds though, which is nice. So it's gonna come down to Coco versus Luxray, I guess. Or I can go out into Hawlucha here, right? Like Hawlucha should outspeed. This thing had to be scarfed, right? Because T-Wave cuts speed in half. Yeah, it had to be scarfed. That's the only way it outspeeds ever. All right, so I can just click Substitute, I believe. I'm kind of like begging for... Okay, didn't work. So I think I'm going to do it again, though. It's kind of scummy. Like, it is kind of scummy, but we have one more sub in us. And the easiest way to win this game is him getting paralyzed one turn. Like, it's the easiest way for us to win this game is him getting paralyzed one turn. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna go one more time. Be parried. All right, didn't work. All right, so we have to just acro Mach Punch the, or not Mach Punch, Drain Punch the Luxray, and then hope that Tapu Koko can take the game from there. So just acro. Should kill. I think it's like a lot of damage. I guess he could switch out right here. That would be really good. It'd be a good play. Okay. So this should kill. Easy. I keep saying easy. Not that this game's been easy. It's just like a saying I've picked up. I don't even know who I got it from. I might have made it up. I don't know. Nate, I'm not saying this battle is easy. I still think there's like an off chance that I lose here. We know the Luxray has Roar, which does absolutely nothing in this position. I guess it's really gonna matter. Yeah, because his Wild Charge will do basically infinity to me. He's gonna take rocks damage. D-Gleam does 63 to 75%, but he's probably invested, would be my guess here. Like, definitely that. You've got one switch, dog. We've got a singular switch. Oh, what the heck? Okay, so we had a connection error. I don't know what happened. The end was like my stupid, what is this thing? Hawlucha. My stupid Hawlucha and Tapu Koko. The Hawlucha was dead. Like, it was at 30 health or something like that. Tapu Koko was at, I think, 74-ish% versus his Luxray. Like, that was going to be what it was. I don't know what his Luxray was at either. Like, he'd taken rocks and like a -1 drain punch or some nonsense like that. So obviously there are factors that are not going to play into this, but we just decided to 1v1 Koku? That's not it. Tapu Koko versus his Luxray to see, you know, who comes out on top. I'm setting up the terrain. This is what would have happened anyways. He intimidates me. It doesn't matter. And whoever wins this little battle wins. So I lock into D-Gleam. I'm choice specs D-Gleam. I think we think that I would have 1-0'd. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I just didn't want to do, I didn't want to like force Nate to scoop to me 1-0 without seeing it out. And I think both of our Mons had roughly, like Tapu Koko versus his Luxray had roughly the same amount of damage. So all I had to do is land, I think a punch and a Gleam would have sealed the deal. Okay, well, all right. So that's what we decided upon doing to settle the match. I hope that's okay with everybody. This is really a meme league, so we decided to do it for the memes. Like, obviously anything could have happened. Like, he could have crit me with a discharge. I don't know. Either way, we're gonna win 1-0 over the New York Noibats. Thank you so much for the games, Nate. I'm sorry there was a disconnect. We were both connected to the internet after the battle, so really, I just think that Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon servers are bad because a lot of disconnects happen where people are still connected on both sides, and I don't know. It's like it's not something that should happen, and I think that that's something that hopefully is just better taken care of in the next generation, the generation on the Switch, that is. But for now, this is what we have, and like there's just random disconnects all the time. I don't know. It ruins the experience of both playing and watching, in my opinion. Either way, this is the game. We clinched it up 1-0. I really didn't think we could win. We made some good plays. We made some good reads. We got, I would say, like a little lucky on some of the reads. I mean, there were some times where I was trying to make like pretty big plays and they just did not pan out even a little bit. But the power of Koko, I think, was really stated here. I've always said like Koko must be like a pretty meh Pokemon in Draft League, and everybody's always telling me I'm wrong, and it's like first pick potential, and I kind of agree with that after just playing with it once. Like, I don't even think I've ever used Koko in just normal like Smogon OU laddering or anything, but it's really good. It's just so fast. It's so fast and it hits so hard. I don't know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Definitely go check out Nate's side of the battle. Hopefully this is uploaded on Saturday, and then along with this, hopefully I've already done my draft recap, and hopefully I'm caught up on some uploads. I don't know. I'm stressing myself out. I'm going to upload a video telling you all why I haven't uploaded and why I've been stressed and what's going to happen as soon soon as the XBL is over. Okay, love you. I gotta go. I'm kind of done here and I gotta leave. Thank you for watching. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this meme fest of nonsense. Subscribe if you're new here. Follow my socials. My Twitter and Instagram are really the ones I care about. They're in the description down below. Nate's link is also in the description down below. Everything you need is in the description down below. There's probably even a surprise waiting for you there. Okay, love you. Gotta go. Bye.
So tell me something, anything but nothing.